Hello there, young lady.
Oh my God. You're alive. After all these years, you haven't aged a day.
Thanks. I don't believe we've met. Who are you?
You don't remember me?
No, sorry. I got shot in the head and left in a shallow grave, so I can't remember anything.
Oh, you're the body Victor pulled out of that grave. They must have shot you and buried you alive.
They did, yes.
That's not so surprising. You've always had a bad habit of getting caught by the bad guys and thrown into the dirt. Don't you remember anything? Your name, your life before the grave? Not even me?
No, sorry. Should I remember you? Were we close?
We were, 20 years ago, before you disappeared. I was your friend. The last I remember seeing you, you were leaving Fort Dagger Point, covered head to toe in blood and ashes. A lot of people died that day. A lot of people. I think something died in you, too.
I can't remember.
You left. We never saw you again. And you don't remember any of it?
We must not have been good friends if I left like that.
I'm Jen Hale. I was a Wasteland Scout, just like you. So was my dad.
Do you live here, in Good Springs?
Yeah, sort of. I settled here after the war. It was a ghost town back then. Some vault dwellers from Vault 11 and a handful of settlers. We had to come here after Hopeville was destroyed, and there was nowhere else to go.
I've never heard of any Hopeville. I think you made that up. So, do you have any family here?
No. No, I'm alone now. My husband died a few years ago fighting the Legion. I never fell in love again. After Vault 18, what was the point? Who'd want to be with me anyway? Everyone in the wasteland has problems. But some nights, I just wake up screaming. I dream of the vault. I remember it collapsing. It killed my mom, my brother and sister, everyone I ever knew. I think of them trapped down there, burning, crying.
Have you tried having amnesia? In my experience, that really helps you sleep.
After Fort Dagger Point, we were scattered. We had a lot of friends. Not all of them made it. Kurtz, Jamie, Eric, Johnny, Kira. None of us are quite the same.
I don't know who any of these people are, but it sounds like they could help me in my quest for vengeance. Tell me about them, and where I can find them. Legion slave pens. Yeah, I see a few people here. One of them is probably Kurtz. Hey!
Awe, have you come to sell or trade for captures?
I have an ungodly amount of speech and charisma. Free these captives!
Wale.
And you!
It would seem our stories bring us back together, old friend.
I'm here to find Kurtz. Is that you?
That's me. Good to know you've both survived, even if that hole in your head ripped some pages out of your story.
You wouldn't happen to know who put this hole in my head, would you?
I didn't even know you were alive. I haven't heard anything about your head wound either. The last I saw you, you were walking away from the ruins of Fort Dagger Point. After that, I've only heard tales and rumors.
I've already freed you, so let's leave.
Aurelius of Phoenix must die. For my tribe he enslaved and sent to death, he has to join them. Will you help me avenge everyone that died by his orders?
Sounds like you have a vengeance quest of your own. Very well, I will scratch your back if you scratch mine.
Good. I look forward to hearing his last breath. Let's get to work.
But we're gonna have to think of a nice, discreet plan, or we can immediately start picking a fight with the Legion right now in the middle of their base camp. Sure, why not? I mean, it just seems like a really bad idea for the three of us to take on an entire encampment, but what do I know, Ben? You're the master tactician, right?
Take
They're
that.
dead.
Beat by
Let's
a girl.
keep moving.
Oh, now it's
There.
coming back to me! Kurtz! Yeah, I hate you for a reason. I remember now.
Ah!
I see you've still got it. Thanks for helping me do what needed to be done. You're more than a friend. You're family.
So where have you been for the last 20 years?
After I saw you leave Fort Dagger Point, the California tribe and I spent a decade looking for a place to call home. We finally left for Arizona. It was hard there. Hot and dry, but we found a way. We survived. That's where we were outnumbered and captured by Caesar's Legion as soon as we found ourselves referring to the sun-baked dirt and sand as home. I did what had to be done to protect the tribe and joined the Legion as a general. But Aurelius of Phoenix enslaved everyone else in my absence. They all died baking in the Arizona sun. This is why the death of Aurelius is something I can see in my dreams every night.
So you became a general in the ranks of the Legion. Funny, I didn't know the Legion had the rank of general. To change the subject, do you know who shot me in the head?
No more than you do.
Damn. What now? Will you travel with me?
You helped me in my quest for revenge. Now I'll help you. We should start by finding out who put that hole in your head.
I'm working on figuring that information out. Excuse me. My friend says you have a robot dog? Robot dog. Yes, that's what I want. There we go.
Let's go!
Yay! So this is the Campbell Residence. Apparently some people here will help me out. Oh, there's an entire family here.
Hi, how are you today?
I'm good, thank you. Hello.
Holy shit. I haven't seen you in 20 years. Where the hell have you been?
I got shot in the head and now I have memory loss. Do I know you?
You lost your memory? So you don't know who I am?
Maybe you can jog my memory.
I need some cash to take care of my family here. If you need someone to tag along and tell you stories of Vault 18, I'm down.
How many caps?
I need 3,000 caps.
3,000 caps is quite a lot, but I'm flush since I visited Old Lady Gibson.
Great. This will feed my kids for at least a month and get the rent off our back.
Who are you renting this crappy shack from? Who is the homeowner? And now the two of you have joined us. It's so great that you can accompany me and abandon your children in this home. Without even a babysitter. They can take care of themselves, right? Yes. Anyway, let's go. There's a whorehouse with our name on it. Hey, you.
Hey, look who it is. The monster from Vault 18. Been a long time since I've seen you wandering around the wastes. Where have you been?
Hey, do you mind? I'm looking for somebody named Johnny. Who are you?
You're telling me you don't remember your old pal Johnny Matheson? Now that's some bullshit. 20 years didn't change how I look that much. Speaking of which, what happened to your face?
I was shot in the head and I lost my memory. I'm getting tired of explaining this to people.
Are you serious? One bullet and blam! All your Kodak moments are washed out? I saw you get your ass shot up by super mutants in Enclave like it was a meat grinding competition.
Kodak?
Now what? After all these years, your weird superpowers ran out of steam?
I did survive a gunshot to the head. Look, I don't know who you are, but Jen told me to find you, said you could be a good asset for us.
Friends are hard to find here in the pits of hell. But you and me, we saw some shit. I had a hard life guarding caravans for the mob. Now I'm watching my sliver of paradise flower here in the Mojave. I'm not in a hurry to go out chasing ghosts and lose it all for free. If you're here to hire me for a job, it better pay.
I can't believe you're charging me, Johnny, after I saved you from certain death. Remember that drug problem?
That was a long time ago. I've got my life together since then. Set up shop, hired some whores, defeated my competition. That shit changes a man. Makes him reconsider what has value in life. Anyway, didn't you lose your memory? Whatever happened to that bullshit?
It's a very selective amnesia. Well, here's 10,000 caps. You're lucky I'm flush with money.
Holy shit! Well then, yeah, sure. For the good old times, right? If you can raise that kind of green in this nightmare, I want to see how you do business.
Not very well. Last job I took, I got shot. Ah, Silver Rush, hello.
Get the fuck away from me.
How about you?
Welcome to the Silver Rush, where only top-of-the-line energy weapons can be found. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a woman named Kira. But you don't seem to be in a question-answering mood, so I'll just be browsing.
Please let me know if anything catches your eye.
This heavy rail cannon certainly does. Achoo! Sorry, I sneezed, and I picked this up, and I'm using it.
Hey!
Wow, it's not a very effective weapon, is it? I kinda want my money back. So our last recruit is locked up somewhere back here, huh?
Yeah, hold on just a...
Hello?
Wait. You! How the hell did you find me? You can't be back here. The Van Graffs will freak out if they find you talking to me.
Your good friend Jen Hale led me here. But, who are you?
What do you mean, who are you? I'm Kira Mann, your old pal from Vault 18. Remember me?
Nope, 'cause I got shot in the head, and now I've got amnesia.
Well, stranger things have happened. We were friends before you disappeared.
Were we, though?
You walked out of Fort Daggerpoint and left me behind. I started to travel. I made some mistakes with alcohol and let my bad temper get the better of me a few times too many. Then I wound up working as a scientist with some fairly serious debts. I took out a loan to start my own energy weapon repair lab here in Vegas from the local mob, and they've called in my bill. They torched my warehouse after it got up and running. They left me with nothing but a bill of sale. They're using the fire to trap me here, working for them to pay off debts they know I can't repay. It's a good deal for them, not so much for me.
None of this is an issue anymore. Let's leave.
You want to take on a bunch of heavily armed bodyguards and shoot your way into the street? Are you nuts? You're gonna get yourself killed.
Shooting our way out of this building might be suicide had we not killed all of these bastards already.
Well, shit. If you're going to die trying to save me, I might as well go with you. Here, take this plasma rifle. I just finished it. You've only got 30 rounds, so don't miss.
Ooh, I'll be able to use that on the person who shot me in the head. So let me get a good look at you. You look quite different. Then again, I don't remember what you originally looked like, because I have amnesia. I think I'll stick with the weapon that I stole. Yeah, I think this sends a good message. Yeah.
Hey!
Get down.
Oh, forget about this guy.
Okay, that was...
Is this everybody, Jen? Not a bad group. Listen up, team. I've got information on the person who shot me. They're holed up at the Tops Casino and Lounge. We're going to go in there, and we're going to confront them, and then we're going to kill them. That's the entire reason I gathered you. So we can murder one person. Some might say it's overkill, but anything worth doing is worth doing right. Down this way. Now remember, team, let me do all the talking. And at the first sign of trouble, throw spears at them, then. Everyone else, use your guns. Yeesh. And there they are. The one that shot me in the head.
What in the gosh darn? Hey, let's keep this in the groove, huh? Smooth moves like smooth little hats. Hats. Hats.
You're not talking your way out of this one.
I guess I'll just be on my way then. Farewell.
Get it out, will you?
Hello?
A fate worse than death. Well, that was all I came here to do. Good mission, everybody. See y'all again in 20 years. Who's Johnny?
Johnny is still a fucking bastard, I guess. But he turned out to be a real hero. Saved us a few times in a fight. The last I saw of him, he'd been running with the cons for some mobsters. I guess that deal didn't work out for him. Now he lives on the west side of Vegas at the Casa Madre. That's a whorehouse, in case you were wondering if you should pay him a visit. It has a cover charge.